The dinosaur who lost his roar. Once upon a time, there was a young dinosaur named Terry. Terry was very friendly and always wanted to play with the other dinosaurs. But Terry had a problem. He couldn't roar. Whenever he tried to roar, his voice would come out as a tiny squeak. Terry felt sad because he really wanted to roar like the other dinosaurs. One day, Terry met a wise old turtle named Shelley. Shelley was known for her calm and helpful nature. Terry explained his problem to Shelley, and she gave him a thoughtful answer. Sometimes, she said, we lose our roar because we're trying too hard. You're putting so much effort into roaring that you're forgetting the most important thing, your breath. Terry thought about this. He realized that Shelley was right. He had been holding his breath and squeezing his throat while trying to roar, and that was making his voice come out as a squeak. Shelley taught Terry a special breathing exercise. She told him to close his eyes, breathe in deeply, and then slowly breathe out, feeling the air leaving his lungs. After practicing this a few times, she asked him to try roaring again. This time, Terry roared as loud as he could, and, to his surprise, his roar came out strong and clear. Terry was overjoyed. He thanked Shelley and practiced his roar with all the other dinosaurs. They were impressed, and from that day on, Terry was known as Terry the Thunderous, the dinosaur with the loudest roar in the jungle. Why don't you ask your child to read this story again? Ask them what lessons Terry learned from Shelley and how these lessons can apply to their life. Did they enjoy listening to this story? What did they like best? Tell us in the comments section below. Hey smart parents, welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is very special because we're diving deep into something all parents dread: getting our kids to spend less time on screens. It's a tough battle, isn't it? The moment we turn our backs, they're back to their favorite cartoon or game. Trust me, I know exactly how you feel. My kiddo is a pro at sneaking in some screen time when I'm not looking. But don't worry, I've got some tricks up my sleeve that have worked wonders for us. So buckle up and get ready to join me on this exciting journey of taming the screen monster and giving our kids a childhood filled with adventure, creativity, and real-life experiences. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of our supercharged parenting tips. Alright, let's dive into this screen showdown. So, why do we need to limit our kids' screen time? Well, let me paint a picture for you. Imagine this: your child spends most of their day glued to a screen. They start feeling sleepy, but instead of resting, they stay up late, binging on YouTube videos. Next day at school, they can't focus on their studies. Their eyes are droopy and their grades begin to slip. Yikes. That's not the kind of picture we want for our little ones, right? Excessive screen time can cause sleep disturbances, reduced focus, physical health issues like poor eyesight, and weaker social skills. We want our kids to grow up with strong social skills, not be known as the kid who always had their nose in a tablet. And let's not forget about the importance of nurturing their creativity. When kids spend too much time on screens, they might lose interest in imaginative play, which is crucial for their cognitive development. We want them to be little scientists, artists, and storytellers, not zombies glued to a screen. But before we jump into the practical solutions, let's take a moment to understand why our kids are spending so much time on screens in the first place. Is it boredom, lack of supervision, or peer pressure? No, not at all. It's all about providing a balanced approach. Many parents use screens as a convenient way to keep their kids entertained, especially when they're juggling work and other responsibilities. But remember, we want to empower our kids to find joy in other activities too. There's so much the world has to offer, from outdoor adventures to creative hobbies. Our role is to guide them towards a well-rounded childhood. And let's not forget that education has gone digital. Online classes, homework apps, and virtual tutoring are all part of the modern learning landscape. While they can be beneficial, it's important to ensure they don't dominate our kids' entire lives. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's roll up our sleeves and dive into some actionable strategies. Parents, it's time to unleash your inner superheroes and take charge of the screen situation. No one, setting clear screen time rules. When it comes to setting screen time limits, consistency is key. Decide on a daily or weekly limit that works for your family and stick to it. It's important to involve your kids in this process so they understand the rationale behind the rules. Explain how reducing screen time can help them focus better on schoolwork, get more sleep, and participate in other activities. Leading by example is crucial. If you're constantly on your phone, your kids will pick up on it and think it's perfectly normal to spend all their time on screens too. So let's put those phones down and give our kids the attention they deserve. Number 2, creating tech-free zones. It's time to reclaim certain areas of your home, like the dining table and bedrooms, as tech-free zones. This means no phones, tablets, or TVs allowed. During meals, encourage your kids to engage in conversation and put their devices away on a charging station in another room. In the bedrooms, ensure screens are out of sight and reach, whether it's by placing them in a closet or on a high shelf. Consider investing in alarm clocks that don't involve screens to help. Your kids wake up without reaching for their smartphones. No. 3. Offering enticing alternatives. It's no secret that kids love to be entertained. So why not provide them with alternatives to screen time that are just as engaging? Whether it's board games, puzzles, art supplies, or outdoor toys, there's a wide range of options to choose from. If your child loves watching videos, introduce them to the world of audiobooks or podcasts. If they're into interactive experiences, encourage them to learn on educational websites or apps. There are so many possibilities to nurture their interests while minimizing screen time. Number 4, encouraging outdoor play. Let's not forget the magic of the outdoors. Encourage your kids to explore parks, bike trails, and playgrounds. Nature has a way of capturing their imagination and keeping them active. If the weather isn't cooperating, consider indoor options like trampoline parks, bowling alleys, or museums. Not only will they burn off energy, but they'll also develop essential social skills. Number 5, choosing quality content. When it comes to the content our kids consume, it's essential to be mindful of what they're watching or playing. Encourage them to watch age-appropriate shows and movies that are educational or inspiring. Discuss the shows and movies they're interested in, so you can guide them towards positive messages and role models. You can also use parental control features to filter out inappropriate content and set time limits for specific apps or websites. Number 6, gradually reducing screen time. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. Start by reducing screen time gradually, such as by 15 to 30 minutes each week. This approach allows your kids to adjust slowly and minimizes the chances of them rebelling against your new rules. Celebrate their progress and acknowledge their efforts in reducing screen time. Positive reinforcement goes a long way. Number 7, teaching digital etiquette. It's crucial to teach our kids how to behave appropriately online. Discuss the importance of being respectful, kind, and responsible when interacting with others on screens. Talk to them about privacy, personal safety, and avoiding cyberbullying. Help them understand that their online actions can have real-world consequences. Number 8, prioritizing family time. Make it a priority to schedule regular family time, such as during meals or before bedtime. These moments are invaluable for strengthening bonds and creating lasting memories. Engage in activities together that everyone enjoys, whether it's playing games, telling stories, or going on outings. Number 9, involving your child in setting goals. When your child is involved in setting goals, they're more likely to feel a sense of ownership and responsibility for achieving them. Work together as a family to establish goals for reducing screen time and replacing it with healthier habits. Encourage them to track their progress and celebrate their accomplishments along the way. Number 10, keep trying and stay positive. Don't get discouraged if your child doesn't immediately follow your screen time guidelines. Keep trying different strategies and remain patient. Every small step counts, and your child will eventually learn to balance their screen time effectively. Celebrate their successes and support them through any setbacks. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of this epic journey in taming the screen monster. Remember, it's all about finding that sweet spot where our kids can enjoy the benefits of technology without it taking over their childhoods. As we wrap up this adventure, I want you to know that you're not alone in this journey. Every parent faces challenges when it comes to setting limits for their kids, but with a dash of creativity and a sprinkle of patience, we can help our children develop healthy habits. So, go forth, super parents, and conquer the screen monster with style. Until next time, keep shining bright and guiding your kids towards a future filled with endless possibilities.